This is the third part of my ongoing series, I Wrote It, Now What Do I Do With It? Today, I want to talk about when you pay someone, or a coverage service, for script notes in the hopes of bettering your script and getting it passed on to people in the industry. A simple Google search will show you that there are a lot of coverage services and independent readers eager to take your money in order to provide feedback on your scripts. But how to tell the good ones from the bad? The independent readers are the easiest to evaluate. I'm talking about people like the Screenplay Mechanic and Amanda the Aspiring Writer. Often these readers have blogs so you can become familiar with their likes and dislikes. Usually that's a good way to tell if a reader is a good fit for your script, much in the same way you might gravitate towards particular movie reviewers who share your tastes. Screenwriting boards are also a great place to look for feedback on these freelancers. Coverage services are a more complicated thing to evaluate. Sometimes you'll get to pick a specific reader and their employee, sometimes you won't. Here are the things to watch for. Price. Most of the time, the person reading your script will only pocket 1/3 to 1/2 the cost of the coverage. This is significant because of how that take-home compares to the standard professional coverage rates. Studio and production company style coverage usually nets a reader $50 to $80 per script for a 1 to 2 page synopsis and 1 page of notes. So let's assume freelancereaders.net offers studio-style coverage to its clients for a mere $65. They boast that they employ professional readers who've worked in the business for major clients. Sounds like a good deal, right? The thing is, at best, the readers are going to get $30 for reading your script. And if your script is more arduous than the average pro script, for which they are paid $60, that means they are putting more work into your script for half the pay. If you were being underpaid by that significant a margin, how long would it take you to start phoning it in? Cheaper isn't always better, so for quality coverage, expect to pay anywhere between $100 to $200. Number 2, reader experience. Make sure your readers have actually worked in the industry. Their resume should include agencies, production companies, or studios. You don't want anyone reading your script who hasn't been on the inside or dealt with real decision makers. Number 3, quantity of feedback. You should be getting at least a page of notes, if not 2. Number 4, reader turnover. Bad coverage places tend to have a high reader turnover. The cheapest places especially do because readers quickly burn out and quit in disgust at the low pay. Don't be afraid to call or email the company and ask about this. Tell them you're interested in perhaps building a relationship with a particular reader across several drafts, and you want assurances that some of the same readers are going to be there for a while. 5, extra fees. It's absolutely fair for a company to charge you extra for rush coverage services. It should not cost extra to request a specific reader, though. Some places will charge more for long scripts. That's fair too. Look at it like incentive to keep your script short. And finally, number 6, beware the gurus. Some gurus charge as much as $1,000 or several $1,000s for their services. Don't buy from these guys first. Use other services to gauge how much you've honed your craft. If you get good feedback, but are having trouble getting to the next level, then you might find it advantageous to pay these pros. I can't ever imagine coverage being worth more than $500 or more, but that's just me. Unless you want to pay me that much to read your script. But I still haven't addressed the real question. How can these services get your scripts into the right hands? Many of them can't, and those that do offer some sort of scouting service might only have infrequent successes. Now that could always be the result of subpar material rather than a failure of the service, but I suggest auditing the credibility of the company in question and getting a sense of how well regarded they are within the industry. Do your homework. It can save you money in the end. If you have questions, leave them for me in comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you back here next week.